Wow. Why not an extra stream for you, love? Although, before we actually do anything, alright, what's he doing? Wait, um, hey, no wonder why we're friends. I mean, like, it's glad we know each other, but like, I shouldn't be sharing the tab info. Okay, let's not show that tab, shall we again? Now, just get into what like stream purpose is. I doubt anyone's going to join me in the stream. Well, because it's like when I decide to get live, right? Like I only know one person who could, and that he's probably not gonna join. Where hey, great, but like I don't think anyone's gonna join, so I'm gonna be lonely. Besides the viewers, if even if anyone comes to watch this, why is half of my like most of my fan base apparently isn't even meant to be awake right now. It's most of it. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to a certain class. Let's go to a classic version of a game. A friend of mine wouldn't mind if I went to his server, right? Thank you me for having a private server. Scum using someone's public server. Don't shame me, alright? It's not even the tab I wanted. It's not what I want to show. Why am I showing this? Why am I showing it? It's the wrong tab. That's the wrong thing to show. Show this. Don't mind me. Just using a private server that isn't mine for this. Oh my god. I tell you, these headphones are actually quite annoying. If I tell you to join, just you join. Oh my god, load it. Honestly, I had to use a private server for this one. I hate like it's load though. My problem waiting. Hurry up before I skip load. Thank God. Let's go. Of course, my bro's still here. Honestly, looks a bit dated. Still look different. We'll just have to spot an inch and see how much the map actually looks different from the parent one. Oh, for fuck's sake. It was back, bro. I didn't want to bet on it. Actually, never mind. Let's not bet on it, but let's check the map out. What's the map look like on it? Okay. This is what the map looks like. I'm glad it's so organized now. I'm glad it's not like this anymore. Well, that's not like that. Finland is nice traveling through the classic version. It's nice being the classic, which is what it looks like. It's what it is. What it was meant to be like. Like I did play. I have played this, but goddamn, I just have to. It's having to relook at the track system. It makes me question how did the map operate with this. Yeah, it's fine. It's nice to relook. I swear, like the map is like you can see how much did change from it. Has changed. For good reason why the whole map practically changed. Wait a minute. The freight center. Huh. No, I've had enough of that. I just want to check it out. Want to check the map out. Just play different videos. Where's the actual game? That's really on the point. Nah, it always asks me play the newer version. Oh, always shows me to play the newer version. No, I'd rather play my own version. Oh, every time. I just don't know why one video won't download as a video file. It's a video, not audio. Not just it has video. I guess because there's just mainly audio that it thinks it's an audio file. I'll quickly try to see if I can tell about this video. I love how I can't even tell this to Discord because it will not print as a freaking video file. Ugh, I just can't do it. There's no one operate me. Anyway, I should play show what I'm playing on screen. Well, although actually, let's change game. I didn't mind. I don't want that game. Side of the map. So let's go do that. I may have not have Discord open on. No, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to do that. I wanna do that. Ah, once no, it's not. I gotta show it on screen. I gotta show it on screen. People will keep leaving. Hold on. Stick, stick. No, don't do it. Why? Don't want to. Why talking about that? Oh, great. Oh my god, remove it. Close the program. Just close it. Oh my god, don't report the problem. Just close it. Oh my god. I'm having trouble actually playing a proper game. Oh my god, let me show this on screen. People just keep leaving. Oh my gosh, finally. Well, man, if no one wants to watch, I'll be distracted elsewhere. No one wants to watch, I'll be distracted elsewhere. Oh, that's why I hate the game. That's why I hate it. That's why I hate it. Whatever you can replace it as a job. There we go. There we go. You know what? I feel I can show it real quickly. I guess I'm gonna show it last stream. I forgot to show it last stream. I gotta show this one. Gotta show this.
Hey, that diesel 10 got me worried for Mr. C. I wish the fat controller was here to send him packing. I can send him packing like Duck did with Diesel. That was a different Diesel, Donald. I think this Diesel is more menacing than anyone we've seen before. In other words, we must stay on guard or we'll be fucked. Too right. If he finds the magic railroad, we're equally fucked. And he
Hold
wasn't at the
on.
windmill. I looked before I
I
came here.
gotta hold
Maybe he
on.
was at the
What happened to this thing? Stop it. What happened to the damn thing? I gotta re-show that. What the hell happened there?
diesel 10 got me worried for Mr. C. I wish the fat controller was here to send him packing. I can send him packing like Duck did with Diesel. That was a different Diesel, Donald. I think this Diesel is more menacing than anyone we've seen before. In other words, we must stay on guard or we'll be fucked. Too right. If he finds the magic railroad, we're equally fucked. And he wasn't at the windmill. I looked before I came here. Maybe he was at the station. I was there. The yards. Big pardon, Edward, but I was there this morning. He wasn't there. I think his sparkle is gone. And the lost engine is some Harry Potter bullshit. And if he finds her, I'm worried that will kill us all. Even an engine as big as me and Henry. Yes, Gordon. Even you two. Achoo! See, don't spray it, you fucking twat. I'm sorry, sneezing powder is still in my funnel, you tosser. I'm going to go look for Mr. C. And remind me to kick your tender, James. Well, let's get back to it. Indeed, fine.
Anyway, should play it to a game, shouldn't I? I should probably show the game again. I mean, I'm already in the game. What I'm talking about. I need to show it. Okay, back to showing the game. I just wanted to show that off. Oh, no, I'm gonna go to the front line. I'm so lucky. I hope that's not copyrighted. I just hope certain things aren't copyrighted because gotta be careful about what I actually show on stream and let play on stream. Even though I've provided an actual link within the description. No one should join. I'm just lonely. I guess I had to do this at a time where none of my friends would join me. Yeah. Wait, how do I get to the other side of this thing? You know what? I don't think anyone's watching, right? No one's gonna mind if I just do this. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna come my way down to Gordon's God. Old Hill. You know, come on, let's go. We all brown coaches. Whoa. I know they existed for ages. Tar. It's tank. Yeah, I'm reading the thing. I just don't know what to say. What you want me to say physically? No, actually, what you want me to say? I can like say so much before I'm probably saying nonsense. What do you want me to say, huh? There's like so much I can say before I'm practically just going to be commenting on everything that's happening. Whatever's around me. I'll start commenting what's around within game, world, whatever, on war, on what's happening. All right, man. It's hard to just keep talking and not want to stop. All right. You want me to constantly keep talking? You know that's what people want apparently in these streams. I'm sorry that I decided I didn't want to. I have the ability not to talk. I'm sorry that I don't want to talk for like half of most of the stream because I probably don't. Do I need to talk a minute? It's not gonna be. Do I really need to talk every minute? Do I need to talk every minute within a stream just to satisfy the viewers? Practically, I'd rather keep quiet for several minutes and then talk again. It's not, and it's not being shy. It's just not wanting to mentally talk. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Not even. Wait, did I go live early? No, I'm kidding. Should I do it? What should I do before the next game? I could show her a video, but I don't know what I can pull off to show. The fucking show. Do I just sit here until the next game? I guess. I'm just bored. I'm just bored. I'm just bored. What do you expect me to do for the whole game? For the whole stream? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait out. I'm just gonna wait out until it's been 30 minutes. Oh, well, I didn't like it happen. That's a bit entertaining. Until you just one can't can only one of them can drive apparently within the game. It's why I hate a feature of mine. Great. What else could I do to make this to last that much time? But yours has some have shit. Why do yours has some have? Okay. Okay, now, no. What's that? What is it? No, I don't want that. Also delivery, come check that. No, I don't want you. I don't want you. Again, nice. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay, just how to do it. I just had to review it for a reason. Couldn't do look quite nice. I better not be copyrighted. What? Well, fine, we're changing games anyway. I'm not gonna lose, mama. I wonder I seriously tried to send that man a video, but I couldn't because this video would kept downloading his audio, not an actual video. That way I almost should play next. Uh, do I dare? Sure. I'm enjoying the game. What you doing? Let me share it. Let me share the tab. Let me share. No, let me share it. Oh my God, let me. Uh, oh my God. I'll let it load in. I'll let it load in. Am I fooling you? No, of course not. Why would I be in quickly? Ah, so, oh my God, just let me in already. Hate waiting. You have to wait till I can actually spawn there. I can spawn trains. It's why, just why, just don't like. Question why I play them. Let's go. Oh, the second. Yeah, I guess. Please tell me I can run out of engine. Please tell me I'm faster than it. I better be faster or not. If I'm not faster, then we'll the car quit. Okay, no drilling will happen, right, when I do this. Trust the process. Okay, we're fine. Look, yeah, I had to trust it. I had to trust it. Well, I don't know why. Why does it show him on? Why does he show his online when I'm physically persuaded? So that we're not me. I would love to show a video, but like, game, I guess, is really more of the intended. Well, I can't even show. I can't even show that man anything. Because then if I would have showed him, practically it's not even funny. What's even good? Although, could I show him the video I haven't released yet? No, I'm not going to show it to him. I might show him. I don't know if I will. Really. So I dare to next one. So I might send my message with you. Why, like the nature of actually talking, just something I don't want to fully understand, do I? But there's a message on Discord. No, I'm gonna just send him that. I'll just send him that. I'll just send him that. I'll just send him that. I'm gonna send him that and say nothing about it. I'm gonna say nothing about it. Send him that. I'm seriously gonna say nothing about actually sending that. I'm not gonna say anything about sending that. God. So see if I go check. Probably okay. See if I got a message reply or not. I did it for no reason. Where am I going? But yeah, I'm right here. Oh, for crying out loud. I thought I fixed that. Oh. Wait, actually losing this, Might actually lose it with this thing. Oh, how much more do I need of it? Just so I can fix it. Let me just check it quickly. Anything? No, he didn't. He didn't. Good. But it's not like he could. So fun. Fun. Yeah. Oh, I was on the wrong track to get into it. I was on the wrong way to get in. That's out of the question. What's the nearest place for me? That's not out of the question. I'm not even at the junction. I wasn't even the junction for it. I wasn't even at the junction. I wasn't even at the junction of it. Well, no, I would have not got there anyway. What can I do from here? Oh, I can respawn as well if I could. Wait, what? Okay.
Yes.
Needed somewhat. And then he did vanishes. It's why I magnet. Sometimes. I had him, and he somehow just managed to he makes himself leave. I guess I swear I hope that was it. I did not remove him. I didn't remove him. If I had then it would move him off. It would not remove taking him out of the stream, right? I know that way. I know the difference between actually pressing the button and not. Men. What can I do? I have no one now again. Well, I have no one now again. Where I have no one again. Where? really really what you would say. Oh, there's only so much I can do in these streams. There's so much I can do in these streams before I get bored. Maybe I haven't got to do that. No. We just, you know, I'm gonna do it. and I do like talking to thin air. I love talking to thin air. Or what? Okay, let me just type it directly. Um, Now I'm looking at bridges that are actually banned actually in America. We got uh, let's uh I like I'm gonna describe a picture. I don't know if I can physically describe a picture. Like, No, what should I do? Do I try to get Joe? I don't think it's going to do. He's probably, I don't know if he's online. Nah, I won't bother. I won't bother, George. Nah, I'm gonna go to a different game now. Okay, but we have this drink. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that will be a maybe it's a bit better. Maybe it feel better when it's on. So will not stay properly on. Stay my head like properly. Alright, that should be good enough, right? Okay, let's go get a car. Not that, of course, way too big to try. I don't want to drive that around. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Bang. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Speed. It's a part of line. Let's see. Continue. Just see if anything's new or not. If it looks too new from what I've already looked at. Just back up a little, take a turn here. I know that more's been added to the map, of course, but I just want to see if anything's new over this way. Anything new over this way? Or is it just maybe some extra details, but that's really all. I guess it's just extra details, that's all really that's been added. Besides that new section of the map. I don't know. Actually, let me just quickly check something. If I'm correct, just on every station, like have a map of the actual system on. Isn't there like a map somewhere? What? Oh, I don't know if I was meant to find out or when. Oh, there it is. So found this. Let's see what we got here. So this is meant to be the rail system. It looks quite confusing. Okay, to me at least it does. But it's meant to be the actual track system. Is that meant to be the track system of this whole map? See, I guess it's just rails, chassis, and boat services. This is what it's meant to be like. Like, how much of the map have they already added? Well, I don't know if that's actually meant to be the system. Is that meant to be the system one? So how much have they actually added by like the station so far? Nah, what? Okay, correct. Oh no, a shipmaker. So if I'm trying to look at this, how much is actually been added in? I tell you, none of the cars have been added in Warthog side, so not a lot of the maps been done. This is the map system. Yeah, look got a lot to work to do. How much has actually been allocated? I know. Okay, I see our station. I see a station right there. That's only one of the stations I see on it. That's the only station I recognize on this whole map. Wait, where's the bro? Where's the starting of this railway? Where's the railway I can recognize? Bro, I can't recognize this map. If this is the map of the game, this is oh, this is the map of the game. I cannot find. I cannot figure it out if this actually is the game. If this is the map of the game, I've not figured it out. I've not figured it out by far. What the hell am I looking at here? I didn't recognize one station on this whole map. I only do. Clearly. Oh, I just let me check the achievements for this map. So I didn't recognize two stations. So that okay, two stations only. But bro, why is there just what are these what are these statements? I even see these stations on the name. Hold on. Oh, not drawn accurately. Okay. Okay, at least it's not fully correct, but Jesus, it's not fully correct. Not fully correct, but God, we're on site. There's literally so it's just I can recognize them that we're not. So I'd like those two. Oh, go on. Yeah, I've been confused by a map. Seriously. Why the hell are we talking about stories in the chat? What is going on in the chat? Man, I saw the only toy I've actually physically lost. Wanna know more? Okay. Don't X happened. We don't talk about what happened to my Trackmaster James. I knew I had one. Where to go? We'll redo the top. Should we do that, chat? I'll redo that. I did redo. I want to redo that. Let me chat with him. Okay. Guess I'll just listen to this again because I backed out. Okay, mate. Why does man know so much? Why does it know so much, mate? Stop knowing so much. Yeah, wait, hold on, wait, what? You said some do I even know what that is? Hold on. I need a teleportation method though. Where are those sheds? That's my question. Now I'm gonna go look for some sheds. Sheds. Is that a badge? Is it? Can I get that station for the badges or not? Okay, it's just some like sheds. Oh, so I know that is. It's just up the line. I can just run over there, right? Correctly. I hope I can run over there because. Wait, but why did it say sheds? Why did it say sheds? Hold on. Why say sheds? Why say a shed though? Why say a shed though? Why say sheds were shed? It's my question. Did it say shed were shed? Sheds or sheds? Because those two have slight meanings. Wait a minute, is that it? No way is it right? No, it's no way. I just found it. Oh, bro. What, bro? What am I in now? So let me talk to the man. Hello there. Oh, bro, we're on a search, mate. What the fuck is bad? No. What? Where is he? Oh. Nah, you tell me. Wait, where does he want me to go? Of course, he switched his name to that. Of course, he would. Man. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it, man. Puppeter ducks. Man, I only know one set of ducks on this island. I don't even know if that station. I don't even know if that's even on the map, but I'll look for it. Man, I don't even know if that's on the map. Now, where's the nearest car I can take? I mean, we need a car ASAP to get there. There's only like one ducks I know, but it's on the other side, so it's over that way. But let's not get too much. We can also check a different area. Let's check somewhere else to make sure. Well, good. Well, I'm fine. I'm fine. Never mind. I'm fine actually. But is there anywhere else on this map that does have a duck side? Because I don't want to say that one area. Because there's no way that one area just magically has it. Oh my god, it's actually being a pain. Drive properly. You know, we'll drive a different car because it's been a pain for me. Let's try this car because that one's being a pain. Okay, let's see. So any other duck side that might have it? We're about to find out if there's any other duck sides on this island. I mean, in this game that's officially in the game right now. Besides that one area I know of. Like, it's probably the only duck side I know of at the time right now. No, I don't see anything from here. I might find to look for. I'll go up more in a bit, but I just want to check this. I just want to check over here real quick. Oh, this one. I guess I continue upwards. But if I find nothing up there, I don't know where else I'll have to go then. Oh, for goodness, I don't get stuck. If I don't find anything up here, I've got to go across the map then. Then I'm going. Then if I can't find anything where I want to find something, I'll go get stuck. Don't get stuck! Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, this is annoying. You don't respawn yourself. Fine, I'll just walk. It's not much of a walk, anyways. It's not too much of a walk. It really isn't much of a walk. But I swear those ducks don't exist at the moment. I swear they don't. Well, if they do, I don't know the location. I'm trying to go on the map looking for them. Let's get in car. Oh wait, I can't go across the crossing, can I? I forgot. It's not. I can't open. Can I? Oh, it's actually not. I thought you can't even take a cross. You know, I can see. See what I need to do again. This is so annoying. Well, I tell you, I don't see a duck hide anywhere. I don't see where it's trying to lead me. But what's the point of this? Oh, it's so annoying. What's the point? Okay. I guess I'm meant to go across the island from here. You know, I'll just reset. I'll just reset. I'll just reset. I'll just reset. I'll reset and go across the map. That's what I have to do then. Get into a car and then take off. Let's go get into a car and get out of here. Okay, if I go to some docks that might not even, that's probably not even on the map at this time. I don't even know. Okay, if I looked at it, I mean, I don't even know if that map that exists on this map. Okay, do I really want to have a recheck of what I saw? What if I'm wrong? I probably could have just a quick recheck and see if I'm wrong or not. I don't really see anything to tell me otherwise at the moment. I don't think anything otherwise to tell me I'm going the wrong way or not. Not to tell me so far. I would love someone to tell me where I'm meant to go. I don't think I was a duck light by any rate. No, I could have just flew past the other section. I couldn't have had it. I could have checked that road sign back there. Oh gosh, I should have checked it. Should have just been onwards. This is Abby. It's got Abby, Lynn. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know if it's teasing me. It's just leading me some. I'll have a recheck of that thing. Cause I don't see anything here. It's worth looking at. Say, ducks that I know on the map. Oh wait, don't take off. Right. It's the only area I know of. I didn't possibly just pass a location. No. Oh, this isn't worth it, is it? Duck. Course. Okay, I'm probably going to have to go across the map now to double check that. What does it mean? What does it mean? Let me go check. With a simple click of this. What does it mean? Okay. What are you trying to talk about? Let me just quickly check. Bro, there's no, that doesn't exist in the game. No, I'll see. Review. I would love to see the reviews on this, but I don't think that's in the game at this moment. I'm pretty sure that's not in the game at the moment. See, well, is it a thing on the? Is it a location on the map somewhere? Oh, man. No, I could care less to figure it out. That's something that I can't figure out there. It's something, but I would rather just. It's just I can't. So I just gotta find it out. I don't want to go for the pay to figure that out. What dogs? What? What? Why is it trying to lead me to somewhere that doesn't exist by my calculations at the moment? I take calculations seriously. Hold on. He is on. It now shows him back on. Now what? I hide myself in the street. Man. Watch some. I want to watch. Let me see if I can show anything that's not copyrighted. I'm gonna go look for something that's not copyrighted by far. You put this in. Put yourself in there. I get something that's not copyrighted for sure. So I think I can really show to the stream. Oh no. I just need the simple original audio. Fuck. Where is it? Where is the? I need the audio. There it is. You know what I think of people constantly joining and leaving?
Disgraceful, said Gordon. Disgusting, put in James. Despicable, finished Henry.
That's how I feel people leaving. And then just people joining and leaving. That's how I feel. Yeah, I feel. I'll stop showing. Is there any more I can show? Well, yeah, I guess I can't really show, can I? Well, I just play. How much time do we got? We got like. I'd have to say like about like half an hour. No, no, Let's see what, you know what? You know what? That's it. You get to watch my videos. You're watching my videos on stream. Now you're gonna watch my content. Well, you get to watch my videos in stream. You get to watch some of my videos. No, you're watching it. Like or not. You can listen. Listen.
Story 1. Falling on deaf ears. It's no wonder everyone decided to name that big hill after me, Gordon declared one day, completely unprovoked. I am the biggest and most grand engine this railway has ever seen. A big, grand engine should have a big, grand place named after him. You little engines wouldn't understand. The engines all just smirked. Gordon didn't know that they only nicknamed the hill after him because he had gotten stuck on it a few days ago. Unfortunately for them, this action only made Gordon more boastful than ever. As Gordon would hurry down the main line, he would blow his whistle loudly at everyone he saw. "Make way! Make way!" he would shout. "An important engine is coming through." Back in those days, Gordon's whistle was very high-pitched. It was a shrill noise that went right through your ears. Gordon, however, was proud of his whistle. To him, it meant that everyone knew that he was clever. 2 other engines in the shed, Henry the green engine and Madison the red engine, were complaining about it one day. "He don't know when to stop," grumbled Madison. "I was waiting at Marin today, and he came down the other side of his hill, shouting about how grand and important he is." "I know," cried Henry. "I was having a rest earlier, when Gordon rushed through, blowing that shrill thing of his. I was so surprised I nearly jumped off the rails." "Ugh, he's such a loudmouth," declared Madison, ironically being the loudest one in the yard at that moment. "The whole Gordon's Hill thing was just meant to be a joke, but he's taken it too far." At that moment, Gordon came into the shed. He'd heard everything. "You just don't understand the importance of a big engine such as myself," he scoffed. "An engine of my class and caliber must always let people know when they are coming, and we don't get so easily offended by silly teasing." "Well, it's a little bit pathetic that a big express engine can't handle a few trucks up a hill." Gordon let off steam crossly. "Oh, so much for not being easily offended," Madison jeered. Madison and Henry laughed together, while Gordon muttered to himself and rolled to the back of his shed. I'll show them. I'll show them.
I'll show them. I'll show them.
The next morning, Gordon's coaches were happily resting at the big station. The passengers were all boarding the train, and the guards and porters bustled up and down the platform. Everyone was just getting on with their usual morning routine. Beep! And then came Gordon, snorting into the station and letting off huge clouds of steam. Everyone on the platform jumped. A young boy covered his ears, a station porter fell over in surprise, landing on the baggage trolley, and a grown man fainted. The coaches were very cross and started to twitter angrily, but Gordon ignored everyone. They must know that I am the premier engine of this line, he declared to himself. His driver and fireman sighed. Gordon had only been on the railway for a few months, but they were finding this engine to be quite the handful. Soon, once everyone had calmed down and boarded the train, it was time for Gordon to leave. He blew another loud whistle and he huffed out of the station towards the open line. Gordon's journey was not very pleasant. He whistled at everyone he saw. People and engines would shout crossly at him. Livestock would go running in their fields, and a lot of old ladies called the police. Gordon wasn't bothered, however. To him, they needed to know their place. It was rather quiet when Gordon arrived at Tidmouth. He tried to blow his whistle, but nothing seemed to happen. He tried again. Still nothing. "What's wrong with my whistle?" he bellowed. His driver and fireman were not happy, and once they had stopped at the station, they came over to speak to him. But to Gordon, they spoke so quietly, he couldn't make out a word that they were saying. Would you speak up? The big engine demanded. I can't hear a word you're saying. The driver and fireman looked at each other, before smiling and shaking their heads. This only confused Gordon and made him even more cross. Is this some kind of a joke? He snapped, even louder than before. His crew just walked away, leaving Gordon on the platform, baffled. Soon, a small blue tank engine, whose name was Ethan, was called to move Gordon to the sidings. Another engine took over Gordon's train, much to his annoyance. He shouted at everyone as loud as they could, but no one seemed to answer him.
Would be funny.
Gordon sat on his siding for quite a long time. As time went on, Gordon noticed that it became less and less quiet. You could hear the sounds of Ethan shouting about the yards, ships coming in and out of the harbour nearby, and the sounds of engines puffing in and out of the station. He was rather confused, but also fascinated. How come he had never noticed this before? At that moment, Mr. Hat, the fat director, as he was known back then, arrived. Feeling better, Gordon? He asked. I suppose so, sir, Gordon muttered. But, how come everyone was ignoring me earlier? The fat director looked stern. It's simple, Gordon. You couldn't hear anyone because you temporarily lost your hearing. Gordon blinked, confused. It's because of all the whistling that you were doing, the fat director continued. That whistle of yours is shrill and loud, and with you blowing it so much, no wonder you went and lost your hearing. Gordon was surprised and rather embarrassed. This cannot carry on, the fat director told him. I'm sending you to the works to have a new whistle fitted. This one is nowhere near as shrill or high-pitched, so we can avoid having incidents like this in the future. A new whistle? Cried Gordon. But sir, really useful engines, don't argue. And on that note, the fat director walked away, leaving a rather upset Gordon behind. Gordon soon had his new whistle fitted. It was much deeper compared to his old one, and it made more of a boop boop sound. The other engines teased him at first, but Gordon didn't mind. The whole new whistle situation quickly proved to not be the punishment the fat director thought it would be, as Gordon ended up liking this whistle even more than his old one. Boop boop, make way for the express.
I love how I sped up the footage here. Now next one.
Story 2. Tunnels, Trouts, and Trouble.
Let's do story 4.
There was uproar at the sheds. The noise was awful, as every engine complained, grumbled, and shouted. Interestingly enough, one engine, certainly the green one, was missing. The fat director soon arrived to stop the noise. What's going on here? He demanded. The engines all looked at each other. Thomas the tank engine started to speak up. What's the point of shutting Henry in that tunnel? He asked crossly. I understand he was being foolish, but what about the rest of us? What are we meant to do with one of our own missing? I can manage, interjected Gordon. Henry was always breaking down anyway. Even so, Edward spoke up. We don't have many engines on this railway. We need all the help we can get. I understand your feelings, said the fat director. I assure you that Henry's punishment is not a permanent one. He shall be let out when she's learnt his lesson. And how long is that going to take? Asked Madison. The fat director shook his head. I don't know. I really don't know. The fat director looked down at the ground. He lightly kicked the ballast with his foot. He was having trouble of his own. In the meantime, he said, looking upwards again to address his engines, I need you all to work extra hard. I know it won't be easy, and some of you may have to do jobs that you don't like, but it's all for the railway. Does that mean that I get to pull trains for once? Asked Thomas cheekily. The fat director gave him a look, and Thomas went quiet. I shall let you know if there are any changes to the timetable, the fat director went on. In the meantime, you all best get some rest. And so the fat director left, leaving the engines not feeling any better. The next morning, the engines were still talking about Henry. Gordon, as usual, was was being the loudest. Fancy worrying over the absence of Henry, he declared rudely. We'll be just fine without him. That engine has never done a hard day's work in his life. Madison was cross. She cared deeply. You won't be saying that once they put you on a job that you don't like. Oh, please, sniffed Gordon. Henry had his uses, yes, but this latest stunt of his won't affect my timetable. Stick a toy, Henry did. Well, you'll never catch me acting so foolish. Madison simply gave Gordon disapproval. I had no energy left to argue.
What I see
That was pretty much the point.
that is not bad. I think that was nice to pass.
Later, Gordon's driver arrived. He had news for Gordon. News that the big engine was not happy about. Do I have to? He moaned pathetically. Yes, you do, replied the driver sternly. Edward and Madison are busy with their own work. Those other blue engines, though, what are their names? Tweedledum and Tweedledee, they're away. And as for Thomas, well, he's needed here. Now, it's not far from here, and it's only one train, explained the fireman. Now, come on, we've got work to do. And so, without much of a choice, Gordon sulked away towards the open line. Gordon's job was collecting trucks of fish from a fishing village and bring them back to Vickerstown. There, an engine from the other railway would arrive to take them away. The fishing village was on a branch line that lay beyond the tunnel that Henry was shut up in. As Gordon went past, he shot Henry a dirty look. Henry peered out of the tunnel sadly. He wanted nothing more than to leave and pull his trains again. Poor guy. When Gordon arrived, he was hit with a strong odour, one that he had never smelled before. Oh, he groaned. What is that horrid smell? That be the fish, grinned a local fisherman. Gordon winced at the smell. The fisherman started to laugh at him. Not used to the stench yet, eh, shitty boy? Gordon just grunted. Gordon was soon turned around and headed back up towards the main line. He was not enjoying himself at all. The smell of the fish trucks made him rather ill. The grimy old fish fans thought it a great joke and laughed and sang all the way. Gordon just sulked. He slowly trundled along the line. I can't believe these are the sort of jobs I'm doing, he grumbled. Presently, he reached Henry's tunnel yet again. Gordon puffed slowly through deep clouds of steam, trying his best not to be noticed. Henry, however, saw the whole thing. His eyes widened as he saw the big engine puffing round the bend with a trail of 14 fish fans behind him. Gordon slowly steamed into the dark tunnel, but he didn't come out the other side. Instead, Gordon went slower and slower. What's happening? Why am I stopping? I can't get him to steam properly, cried the fireman. He's doing this again, muttered the driver. Come on, Gordon. Oh, for goodness sake, I am trying, snapped Gordon, causing soot to sprinkle down off the tunnel roof. It's those smelly trucks. If we can't get steam up, we'll have to get help, said the fireman. I'll head to the signal box and call the yard. In fact, Gordon sighed. He made a right fool out of himself. Then he heard something come from the other side of the tunnel wall. It sounded like laughing. Oh, shut up, Henry. Make me. Unfortunately for Gordon, the engine to come to his rescue was Madison. She was quickly coupled up and took the train and Gordon down to Vickerstown. Once they arrived, an engine from the newly formed London Midland and Scottish Railway had arrived to take the fish trucks away. Madison ordered to shut Gordon back to the sheds. Oh, so much for never sticking in tunnels, eh, Gordon? She winked. Gordon just rolled his eyes and looked away in disgrace. Henry would soon be let out of the tunnel a few weeks later, where he returned to work as normal. However, he was only let out when Gordon burst his safety valve and could no longer pull the express. The factory was not very pleased. Never liked these big engines, he thought to himself.
Sounds like why not? Henry is getting his blue first in BNF soon. Heard that. Yeah, sorry, spoiled it.
Story number 3.
What's the one
The
number?
Curse of the Square-Shaped Buffers.
He is getting it. As well, this is after I did the adaptation.
Are you
It doesn't-
serious
no.
right now? The fat director was
All the
fuming.
adaptations.
Gordon
Let me get
had had
tired.
yet another accident. This time, he'd
Yeah,
crashed into the
yeah.
buffers at Teignmouth Station. He had been coming into the yards much too quickly, and it had made a terrible mess. "Sir," cried Gordon, looking for every excuse under the book, "it was that 98462. She told me I was too slow with the express, and that I needed to be on her level. And so you came storming into the station over the speed limit?" cried the fat director. Gordon said nothing. He felt rather silly now. "It's off to the works with you to have new buffers fitted. Once that's done, you'll pull goods trains until you've learnt about speed etiquette." "Yes, sir," said Gordon sadly.
I literally forgot I put a fine bloom in there.
Story number 3. The Curse of the Square-Shaped Buffers. Are you serious right now? The fat director was fuming. Gordon had had yet another accident. This time, he'd crashed into the buffers at Teignmouth Station. He had been coming into the yards much too quickly, and it had made a terrible mess. "Sir," cried Gordon, looking for every excuse under the book, "it was that 98462. She told me I was too slow with the express, and that I needed to be on her level. And so you came storming into the station over the speed limit?" cried the fat director. Gordon said nothing. He felt rather silly now. "It's off to the works with you to have new buffers fitted. Once that's done, you'll pull goods trains until you've learnt about speed etiquette." "Yes, sir," said Gordon sadly. Gordon was at the works. His front had been mended, and he was waiting for his new buffers. However, when the workman came to fit them, he was very surprised by what he saw. "Those aren't regular buffers," he cried. "We've none left," replied the workman. "We had to use the last ones to repair some coaches. The buffers on them were damaged. Wonder who did that?" "Oh, yes. It's a real mystery. Anyways, these spare ones were in the back, so they'll have to do, I'm afraid." Gordon harumphed as the workman began to fit a pair of rather unusual square-shaped buffers. When Gordon did return to work, the other engines stared at his new buffers. Most of them hadn't seen anything like it. Henry, who had not long been let out of the tunnel, wearing a new coat of blue paint, was the most vocal about it. "I've seen many strange things in my time," he smiled, "but I've never seen buffers shaped like those before." "Oh, be quiet, Henry," snapped Gordon. "I would like to see you pull these off." Henry just laughed. "I wouldn't dare. You would never catch me wearing something like that." "Ignore him, Gordon," smiled Neil, an elderly book-shaped tank engine. "I think they look grand." "Oh, Pa, like you would understand, Neil," Gordon snapped and puffed away. Neil was hurt.
I know someone's watching it. They are.
While Gordon was away
Someone
from
to be
passenger
watching it.
duty, he was asked to help out with the construction of a new branch line.
At least someone's
The branch
watching.
started at a station
Next
called
minute
Kildare
they leave.
before turning off the main line and going up into the mountains. It ended at a big town called Pilgordred, where a huge power station was located. Along the way, there was a smaller junction station called Kirk Mansion. This station connected to a smaller railway that went up Coldy Fell Mountain, the biggest mountain on the whole of Sodor. Gordon would often meet the engines at the station. They were very strange looking, with slanted boilers, back-to-front cylinders, and purple paintwork. They even pushed their coaches up the line instead of pulling them. "They're strange," said Gordon at first. "But they're useful," added the driver. "They're able to show passengers sights that they've never seen before and go to places that most engines can't reach." One afternoon, Gordon had stopped at Kirk Mansion with a train of trucks. One of the mountain engines was also at the station, dropping off farm goods. "Hello," he smiled warmly. "My name is Shane Dooney. Who are you?" "I'm Gordon. I'm delivering supplies for the new power station." "Oh, you must be very strong," gasped Shane. "My brothers and I could never carry something like that." Gordon grinned modestly, and the two engines started to chat. Soon, the topic of Gordon's buffers came up. Gordon hesitated at first, but told Shane what happened. Well, sort of. "In the end, it really wasn't my fault," finished Gordon. "If Madison learned to keep an eye on her oil tankers, the rails would never be so slippery." Shane thought and looked back at Gordon's buffers. "Those buffers you got," he began. "There's a spare from the works." "Well, yes." No. "Oh, what?" "Has nobody told you?" Shane Dooney cried. "Those buffers, Gordon, are cursed." "Cursed?" repeated Gordon. Yes, persisted Shane. "Many years ago, they belonged to an engine who worked on your railway. I'm a bit fuzzy on the details, but from what I heard, this engine constantly had bad luck. They believe that his curse was down to his unusual shaped buffers. Then one day, he crashed right off the rails with a passenger train. The only thing to be salvaged from his wreck were his square-shaped buffers. The buffers that caused him so much grief. And the very buffers that you are wearing. I fear, Gordon, the curse might have passed on to you." Gordon stared
You ever meet him?
and snorted.
Sorry.
"Cursed buffers, don't be vulgar." "Don't say that," cried Shane. "You'll make them angry." Gordon raised an eyebrow at Shane before puffing away. All this talk of cursed buffers, well, to him, wasn't very dignified. However, when Gordon arrived at the new power station, there was trouble. "The turntable isn't working, I'm afraid," said the foreman. "You're going to have to take the down train backwards." Gordon spluttered. "Backwards?" "We have no choice," sighed the driver. "Come on, let's just get this over with. Get home." Gordon seethed in fury as he was coupled onto the back of his train and started pulling it backwards down the line. As they passed the junction for the mountain railway, Shane Dooney gave Gordon a pitiful look. Gordon just ignored him. "There's no such thing as curses. There's no such thing as curses. There's no such thing as curses," he grumbled to himself as he continued down the line. Soon they were heading towards Kildare. "There's no such thing as curses. There's no such thing as curses. There's no such thing as... Whoa! And with a sudden jolt, Gordon stopped. He looked back in surprise and groaned. The points leading back down to the main line hadn't been set right, and Gordon's back tender wheels had been derailed and were now blocking the main line. His driver and fireman examined the damage. "We best call for a crane," sighed the driver. "I hope it gets here quickly. It'll be dark soon," replied the fireman. As the sun began to set over the mountains in the distance, the breakdown gang finally pulled in. The train was being pulled by Neil, who found Gordon's situation rather funny. Oh dear, Gordon," he laughed heartily. "It's not funny," Gordon snapped back. "Just hurry up and get me back on the rails." Soon Gordon's tender had been re-railed. The points, however, were damaged and needed repairs. "Ugh, I'm afraid it will be a rather long wait before we can get moving again," sighed Neil. Gordon rolled his eyes. It really wasn't his day. He began to think about what Shane had said. "No," he said to himself, "there's no such thing as curses." But he wasn't sure now. When Gordon finally returned to the yards, the fat director was waiting. He was not impressed. "When I purchased you, Gordon," he began sternly, "I was promised a good deal, a fast engine, and quality training was given." Gordon blinked. He wasn't quite sure where this was going. But instead, you get stuck on hills, spook half the island with your whistle, get stuck again, this time in a tunnel, crash into the back of stations, and derail on points. Gordon looked down at his square-shaped buffers. Despite how big he was compared to the stout gentleman, he felt rather small. I know, sir. I'm really sorry. The fat director sighed. Lucky for you, we're still going through a bit of a locomotive crisis. Therefore, you will be punished this time, but I want you to think long and hard about things going forward if you want to continue working on my railway. I understand, sir, sighed Gordon sadly. The fat director seemed content with this answer and ordered Gordon to return to his shed. Gordon did so without any more fuss. It was dark now, and the other engines were all asleep, apart from Neil, who had not long returned himself. Neil had noticed Gordon's strange behaviour and decided to not let it go unchecked. What's the matter, Gordon? I can tell something's bothering ye. Gordon faltered. Not only he was feeling sad about what the fat director had said,
Wow,
but he
I
was
love
really
being alone
worried
with you.
about what
That's one
Shane had
person
said.
watching, by the way.
He debated telling Neil. However, he soon decided to confess and told Neil
You
about
can
Shane.
literally join.
I'm not saying that I believe him, he quickly added. It's just rather strange. You probably think I'm being silly. Gordon expected Neil to laugh in his face and tell him how stupid he was being, but Neil didn't laugh. He looked deadly serious. Oh dear, Gordon. I'm afraid this Shane Dooney character's right. Those buffers are indeed cursed.
No.
Gordon gasped. No. Oh yes, answered Neil, as he thought back to the old days. They used to belong to this big tank engine named Lachlan. He used to pull passenger trains like you did, but he was unlucky and always had little accidents. The source of all of his problems came from those buffers. The rest of Shane's story is indeed correct. The accident he had, oh my, simply horrific. I'm shuddering just remembering it. Oh. Gordon's eyes widened in horror as he stared at the old book's engine. Now you are placed with those buffers, Neil continued, the very same ones worn by Lachlan. The only way for you to overcome the curse is simple. You must work as hard as you possibly can, with no issues, accidents, or complaints. Are you up for the task? Oh, yes, stammered Gordon. Good, Neil grinned. I have faith in you, Gordon. I know you'll be able to overcome this. Gordon smiled nervously. He knew what needed to be done. He just didn't like it. Gordon worked surprisingly hard for the next few days. He did his work without fuss and delivered supply trains to the power station in record time. The other rangers were very surprised by his sudden change of behaviour. I don't understand it, Neil, Madison said to the old box tank engine one day. I've never seen Geordie work this hard before. Ah, grinned Neil. It's simple, really. I just told him his new buffers were cast. You know, the spares that used to belong to Lachlan. Madison burst out laughing at this. Oh, Neil. Now that is funny. Neil
also knows, yeah.
Just make sure that you don't tell him. Madison smiled and sighed, thinking back to her old work colleague. Lachlan was a good engine despite his troubles. You know, sometimes I do miss the big guy. Indeed, said Neil. Despite his bad luck, he was a hard worker. It's a shame that his old railway decided that they wanted him back. Ah, well, said Madison. At least he's still around. He's probably the most hardest working engine in the Midlands now. Ugh, kinda like Gordon, added Neil. Right now, he's probably the most hardest working engine on Sodor. At last, Gordon was soon allowed to take his express trains once again. The fat director had been very pleased with his work. I'll admit, your behaviour these first few months have made me... You are indeed a really useful engine.
Oh my god, what is that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even click the remove button. I didn't even touch his profile. Besides adding him. I did not touch that profile. I'll tell you. He must have just... He did 100% disconnected. What the fuck?
Gordon was very proud, not only because the fat director was beginning to think better of him, but because he had finally been able to break the curse of the square-shaped buffers. Of course, he wasn't very happy when Madison finally did tell him that the whole story was made up.
Thomas is a blue tank engine that needs
Let's
no
watch this guy
introduction.
adaptation as well.
He is known as number 1 on the island of Soda. You can often find him shunting or riding along his branch line with his 2 iconic coaches, Annie
I want to
and
watch
Clara.
all the idea. We're watching 5 of them.
The other engines love Thomas.
We're
He has the
gonna
reputation of
we
being a
watch
really useful
watch
engine.
the stick.
After a hard day's work, Sir Topham Hatt came to see him at Farquhar's sheds one evening. "Tomorrow," he began, "I want you to go to Brendam Docks. You'll be teaching a new engine about shunting and pulling coaches." "Yes, sir," said Thomas tiredly. "That's a good engine," smiled the Fat Controller. "You're in for quite the surprise." With that, he walked away, leaving Thomas to ponder as to what he meant. He was so excited that he forgot he was even tired. The next morning, Thomas went straight to Brendam Docks, finding the surprise that Sir Topham hadn't mentioned. There, standing on the siding, was a blue engine with the same number as his. He also had 6 small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome.
Behind the scene footage tells
Thomas
you
was
why
looking
the
at an
hell I
engine
stopped
that looked
recording.
just like him.
Kill me with this one.
"Bust my
The reason why I
boiler!"
stopped
cried
filming,
Thomas.
like halfway through the story with this.
The yard manager
It
came
was
in with
just
a
sort of-
laugh. "Relax,
Yeah,
Thomas.
the game was just
It's a replica
so
engine.
nice.
He's going to
Nice,
be
switch
pulling
to being
passengers
effort.
at the Nene Valley
Switch to being
Railway
effort
in
halfway
Peterborough." Thomas looked on in wonder. Just a replica. Does he talk? The engine had blew his whistle, scaring Thomas. "Of course I could talk," the engine laughed. "Of course, I'm not really supposed to let the tourists know. It's a pleasure to meet the real deal. I was told you'd be teaching me, and I'm excited to learn."
As long as I got someone.
But Thomas was hesitant to teach.
As long as I got someone watching. Oh no,
The
who's
day
watching?
went on.
Really?
Thomas would teach his replica
Yeah,
how to
who's
shunt
watching?
around Farquhar Station, showing him the do's and don'ts. All the while, he didn't act too friendly. When it was time for a rest, Thomas was sitting in a siding away from the replica, eyeing him with contempt. It was then that Toby pulled alongside. "Hello, Thomas," smiled Toby. "Am I seeing double?" Thomas explained everything to Toby. "I don't like it. Why are they trying to replace an authentic experience of the original with a fake? It's not right." Toby just chuckled. "Don't think of it like that, Thomas. You should be flattered. None of us could say that a replica was made in our exact image. Besides that, consider how he feels. Don't you think he might just want to be a useful engine like you? He's lucky to have an engine like you to teach him." Toby then puffed away, leaving Thomas with much to think about. Soon, it was time to take Annie and Clarabelle along the branch line. Thomas was meant to be in front of the replica,
I'm glad I got
pulling
someone
him
watching.
and the coaches. But thanks to Toby, he had to have an engine like you to teach him.
I'm Zero backwards.
Toby then puffed away,
I wasn't watching.
leaving Thomas with much to think about. Soon, it was time to take Annie and Clarabelle along the branch line.
I use free cam.
Thomas was meant to be in front of the replica, pulling him and the coaches.
Okay.
But thanks to Toby, he had a different idea. "Please, sir," pleaded Thomas to the station master. "Do you think you could give the other Thomas a shot at pulling the train?
Oh no,
I
no
can
one's
teach him what to
watching.
do on the
No.
journey." "I don't see why not," smiled the station master. The arrangements were set, and the replica beamed to have a chance at pulling a passenger train. He coupled onto Annie. Thomas was meant to be in front of the replica, pulling him and the coaches. But thanks to Toby, he had a different idea. Please, sir, pleaded Thomas to the station master. Do you think you could give the other Thomas a shot at pulling the train? I could teach him what to do on the journey. I don't
Anyway,
see why not, smiled the station master.
someone's watching again.
The arrangements were set, and the replica beamed to have a chance at pulling a passenger train.
Man, I
He
just
coupled
glad
onto
we're
Annie,
sort of watching the
while
right.
Thomas would be behind the coaches.
I love when I did this in adaptation.
Steady now, said Thomas.
Or
Be
is it not
patient and wait
good?
for the guard's whistle. The
It
replica
might have been a
listened
pain to make it.
and waited for the guard to
You know,
blow his
it was
whistle.
worth it.
When the guard did, he slowly puffed out the station with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle in tow. The two tank engines made their way down the line. Thomas instructed the replica to not go too fast. He listened well and stayed on time. He's pulling us well. He's pulling us well, sang the coaches. Thomas could have disagreed and found himself quite impressed. You're doing swell, called Thomas. You're doing swell. Eventually, the day came when the replica would leave the island to
Setting
Peterborough.
all this up was an actual pain, I tell you.
The engines were
Setting
there to
that
give their
scene up
goodbyes,
was that this
including
scene
Thomas,
and any other scene
Annie,
was a
and
pain.
Clarabelle.
It was a pain to set any of
The
these.
replica felt bittersweet as he looked at
All right.
Thomas.
God, my
It was
feelings
great
made
to
me
be
a bit
here.
more grateful.
I'll miss
And
you.
I've gone
And I
through
won't
pain
ever
and
be
pain.
as good as you.
I went through pain, all right?
Nonsense, said
Be a bit more
Thomas.
grateful.
You already are. You're officially Peterborough's #1 engine. The replica smiled warmly as he then set off
Don't
towards the line.
Hey, don't mind that Jake King's background.
All the engines gave him their cheers. But there was no cheer louder than the one from Sodor's #1 engine, Thomas.
Whoever's watching, keep watching. Whoever's watching, keep watching. Stop watching. I don't know if you stop watching. Do not join. I just love someone watching, alright? You can go, you can also, there's a better version of the same story, but going back. You can watch the adaptation, because I is way better. It's good too. Their version of the same story is way better. My computer would probably kaboom, it's like kaboom this time. My eye was very useless. Alright, man. I really want to. I might redo that one, but do with actual footage. But until more Thomas's Bradshaw is added, I won't be doing that. More Thomas Bradshaw needs to be added, so yeah. But we can watch it. Let's watch it Okay, I used AI. Kill him. I used AI for this. You can end me or what? Whatever. I used AI for this one. I used AI for this. You can end me or not. I was too late to it. It was too late to
Request for arrest.
do the
Hackenbeck Station is a small haul station on Thomas's branch line. It wasn't a main station. The passengers had to request to stop there when needed. It wasn't a busy station, so Thomas Daisy didn't stop there often. Whenever a passenger did want to stop there, the train would always stop facing the opposite side from Farquhar. And Thomas could never understand why. Maybe because passengers getting on Farquhar want to go there specifically, though Thomas. One day, it was a very busy time for the engines. It was market season, so requests for the Hackenbeck stop came in. More and more requests. Thomas would oversee passengers waiting on the platform wanting to catch his train, but every time they would pass the station, Thomas would become friend. There was passengers at that stop. We must go back. He called to his driver. We can't stop there now. We wouldn't be able to start up again. Thomas was confused what the driver meant by unable to start up again.
It's on the top of the hill.
Said Toby when Thomas took on water at Farquhar Station.
Even if you were able to start on the hill, you wouldn't be able to get enough speed till you made it to the tunnel.
But I only got Annie and Clarabelle with me. It won't be that hard to start on the hill, and I want to rest after the climb.
Fume Thomas. Regardless of what Thomas said, his driver never let him stop on the hill. He even tried applying his brakes when he reached the station. He tried slowing on the hill. He even tried going backwards at a signal just outside the station. But his driver stopped him every time. One day it was wet and muddy. The hot weather turned into a leak overcast. Thankfully, there was no sign of rain. It did ever rain overnight. The rails were slippery when Thomas came up the hill to Hackenbeck. He struggled and strained, but thankfully reached the top of the hill. He was panting and out of breath until he reached the tunnel where it flattened out.
The driver just paced the whole thing.
And he could pick up speed again. That's what it would be like if we started from the Holdo Bay. You wouldn't want that to happen now, would you? The driver said certainly. Us agreed with him. The wet weather soon left and it was sunny and the market was busy than ever and Thomas had a full train. Yet again, Thomas charged the hill towards Hackenbeck. He was over his phase and decided to focus on his work. Instead of trying to stop at the station, but one passenger didn't understand about the system of requesting to stop. Thomas drove swiftly towards Hackenbeck. The passenger leaned out the window and soon realized Thomas wasn't planning to stop. She pulled the emergency cable and Clarabelle. Thomas came to a screeching halt. And then he would bomb the platform. Clarabelle was still in the station.
I might redo a remaster.
The passenger crossly strode over to Thomas and angrily shouted at him, "Next time, stop at your stations or I shall go to the buses." The driver apologized to the passenger and she angrily walked away. This was crossed.
Now we have to start on the hill. However will I make it home now?
He said. Thomas tried his best but couldn't start off. In the end, Toby had to pull Thomas back to Farquhar.
Now you know what me and your driver were talking about.
Chuckled Toby. Thomas, with a wheezy sigh, sadly agreed. The fat controller soon put up signs at all stations along Thomas's branch line, explaining to passengers about the request stop system. Thomas couldn't be happier and no longer wished to start on the hill anymore.
Well, that's every. I could show you more legally, but well, let me use it. We'll stop sharing the tab now, but like, I used to right now. No, it's not my account. side of my account. It's not what I want, mate. That's not what I meant. No. That's not what I fucking meant. No. So no one trying to look for it. Oh, I could care less. You know what? I guess I will not be redoing the voices because I'm not going to redo it. Because that's part's not being redone. Yeah, I could actually care less if I could work it out. No, we'll be ending the stream quite, where's the message to just say that? No, God. Okay, stay on. Only photos I want to make, but I'm not going to shoot for 2. I don't want to shoot for 2 long anyways. I can't, I don't know if I'll be able to even join George's stream. If I am to, it's probably use my dog. I was surprised if I use my daughter to join his stream. Alright, man. I want to join. I don't even know if I'll be able to join George's stream, right? I probably will most likely wake up at a time where I can. I just like a time, so. Like, I've not even started packing for this trip, have I? Really? I hate that I won't be able to practically make it our stream or video until I get back. I told the fans by any source I could, so I can't be bothered to actually make a quick video to tell the fans before pissing off or before going to bed. So it's very soon the stream should end. What I do? I hate to have to end the stream like soonish, very soon, like literally less than a minute soon. But like, mate, theoretically the stream should have ended because I've gone past the time I have left on the plan. When I'm back, I'm definitely going to be streaming on my main email again. When we're back, I will do a fucking 5-hour stream. No, we'll do a 5-hour stream when I get back. When I get back, I'll do a 5-hour stream for you guys. 5 hours. Without stopping. 5 hours in total. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please unsub. Please just do it. But also don't do it.